welcome to Knit One,
Part 2, episode 134.
I'm Sheila, also known as Sheila D37.
And I'm Wendy, also known as Penny Wendy, and we missed last week, and I wanted to state right up front it was due to me. I had a scheduling conflict, so I canceled.
It wasn't my fault.
It was not Sheila this time. Usually it's Sheila's work, but this time it was me.
Nope, not this time. I actually had this morning off and had the weekend off.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not getting any money for any of that.
Oh, yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah, I need some time, so.
Well, that's good. So we have 2 knit-alongs that finished up today. We have drawn the winners using the random.org, and we are going to announce those at the end of the show.
So the new knit-along, so we haven't even discussed it.
We didn't even discuss it.
But somebody mentioned, and I kind of like it, a selfish knit-along.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So we're announcing it now that for the months of November and December, post pictures of things you're knitting for yourself.
For yourself.
Sweaters, hats, gloves, mittens,
it can be anything.
But it has to be for you.
Yeah.
And you have to be honest about it.
Yeah, you have to be honest about it.
So if there's a baby hat, we know it's not for you.
Yeah, unless you're a baby and you watch our show.
Which I have.
There's like one baby that watches our show.
But I
Somebody's grandson. I don't think he knows how to knit.
No. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do selfish knit-alongs.
That's a great idea. I like that idea.
I unfortunately will not be participating because it's Christmas time and I have 2 or 3 teachers to knit for, and I think I'm going to do a bunch of ornaments this year.
And this will be my easiest participation because everything I knit is for me.
I know.
So
nothing
I
for
barely
me.
even have to move.
I know. Nothing I knit is hardly ever for me.
So that'll be good, and then that gives you an excuse to knit something for yourself over the holiday season, which I think is wonderful. Who came up with that? Was it?
I don't remember who came up with it, but it was a fantastic idea.
It is a great idea. That's what we're doing. Selfish knits.
Selfish knits.
Cool.
So I only have one thing on the needles that I really was trying to get off the needles, but there's a funny story to it, which is, always exciting. So, let's see. Funny story is I had to work last week, and I've been doing a lot of my knitting at work because it's a straight 6-7 hours of knitting. And I somehow did not bring my finished sock with me, which is this. As a matter of fact, I panicked because I thought I lost it.
Aww.
So I was like, oh, I really don't want to make a 3rd sock.
Yeah, that would stink.
So what I did is I did have yarn in my car, and I was doing something, and I ripped it out, and I started doing Gush by Yarnissima.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of purl stitches, and I did up to the point where I was almost supposed to start the heel. That's how much I had done.
Yeah.
And then I realized that it was going to be too small in length, and I ripped it out, and I was just going to do a regular toe. Well, in doing that, I needed the size needles that was on the sock that I was knitting for this. So I transferred my needles over, knit the sock to keep me awake.
Yeah.
Started, and I was continuing, and then it came about that I didn't finish the sock. I didn't even work on it. I actually ripped the toe back out, but that's beside the point. So I started working back on this sock, found my finished sock, mixed in with my couch. I'm like, all right, don't know how it got there, but started knitting on it again. Come the middle of the Patriots game, my hands were hurting. Really bad. Because I was doing the heel, and I'm like, why are these hurting? It didn't hurt last time. Then I looked at the needles, because I was using Chow Goose, and I'm like, I didn't use Chow Goose on the last sock. I was knitting a size smaller. It probably wouldn't affect the sock that much, but where these are a tight knit anyways, I had to pull down about 2 inches. Or more. Actually, it was probably about 3 inches. So I am in the middle of the heel flap of the Yarnissima Spice Man on my Socks that Rock Cables of Wrath. It's a sock club. Lightweight blue moon fiber arts.
Like that.
Oh, it's really pretty. And I was hoping to have them done last Friday for her birthday, which worked out kind of good anyways because she didn't show. She ended up twisting her ankle on Halloween, so it worked out better. Then I was trying to have them done by Monday, but then I had to rip out, so either way. So I'm hoping to have them done this Friday. I'm working tonight. We'll see.
Something has gone
That's my
wrong
tale
here.
of woe for my socks.
I think this is what has gone horribly wrong. I'm going to guess and say that's what it is. I better look. So is that it?
That's it for me. It's just my one lonely little sock. I really am only a monogamous knitter.
You are.
Lately.
Me not so much, but this week I have been pretty monogamous because I have a couple of finished objects from last week. So I am doing Semele by Asa Tricosa. You've seen it before. I'm in the middle of a row, which is screwed up, so I might as well just stop knitting on it. I'm like right in the middle. I'm pretty sure I dropped a yarn over. This is in Dramatic Leading Men Fiber Arts, which is Dramatic Knits Steve's business. Leading Men Fiber Arts.
Let me just tell you, I'm following him on Instagram. Are you following him on Instagram?
Oh, I didn't know he was on Instagram.
Yeah. I'll show you. It's just his Leading Men Fiber Arts is on Instagram, and he posts his updates. I drool over his
well,
colors.
This is the Envy colorway and his Ghost Light lace weight. I love this.
I don't do lace weight, but I think I'm gonna have to get some Ghost Light.
So nice. It's really nice.
Does this pattern call for lace weight?
No, you can do it in fingering.
I know, but I just really love how soft this is.
It is really soft, and this is not a difficult pattern to do in lace weight. It's it's a lot of stockinette, and once you figure out how, that's why I'm pretty sure I can tell just by doing this that I've dropped I'm pretty sure I dropped a yarn over off my needle. I just want to check because I don't want it to screw up later.
But I love that color, and I love the softness.
Yes, Envy. This is the Envy colorway. I love it.
And what's Ghost Light?
It's silk and merino. So I think it's 65-35, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's silk and merino blended. It's so good.
It's really soft.
It's really nice. I love this.
See, something like that I would keep for myself. But see, I have to see if it would make me itch or not.
It has to be like that. Yeah, love it. So that is all I have worked on this week that I haven't finished. And so...
How many projects do you have actually on the needles, whether they're in timeout or not?
Okay, so I have 2 pairs of socks on the needles.
Gosh, they're old because...
Old. I have a half-finished design that I was working on last year. My little baddie shawl, I never finished. It's still sitting there. It's in my project bags. I have the seashell shawl that has the never-ending lace edging that I put down so I could work on timeout. It's in timeout because I have to rip back the whole section that I did. Let's see what else. I know there's more. There's a couple more. Those are just the ones 4 that I know offhand. I know that my ongoing blanket project. My
crocheted one.
Well, there's the crochet one, but there's also the one with the weave it or the Zoom loom, which honestly, what I need to do is lay it out to see how I crocheted edgings on all of the squares, so now I need to lay it out and see how many more I need. And I just haven't had because it's been festival season, I haven't had the time
that's true.
to do it. So maybe I'll do that while my mom's here and I have a little more time. So at least 6 projects, and there's probably 2 or 3 more that I'm forgetting. I have a really old cardigan that I started in 2006 that's on the needles. It was before I even knew you. Before I even knew you. It's out of Lamb's Pride, and it's so itchy, I'm never going to finish it. I should donate that yarn.
Well, either that or seam up the end and felt it and make it a bag.
Yeah, I could totally do that. It was it's a circle. It was from Interweave, and it's 2 big circle fronts, and I can't sunrise.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
You're talking to the wrong person about sweaters.
I think it's a Norgon pattern, but yeah, never gonna happen.
I still actually have one on the needles. I have the baby sweater.
Oh yeah.
That I should probably
finish.
Yeah. Should.
Yeah.
Before he outgrows it.
That's all we have on the needles, on the dance card. How about rate your date? I'm moving us along.
I know. My date was supposed to be the sock, but no, I have nothing. I only have a half project.
2 dates to rate. I'm going to start with this date. I don't even think that this was ever shown on the needles. It might have been just a little bit of it.
I think it might have been shown on the needles.
This is a cowl of my own design. You can see that it's got stockinette, linen stitch, and seed stitch. So 2 linen stitch and seed stitch. It uses exactly 1 skein of Tess Yarn's kitten, which is 65% cashmere, 35% silk. It's so soft. I have to cut that end. Yeah, I've been wearing it constantly. What I love about it, I made it really long so
that
that
you
I
double.
can wear it like this and just have it around my neck. But when I go out, it doubles, and you just have to, you know, you can arrange it however you want, but it's like right around the neck, cozy, and it looks really cute when it's doubled. Like, I like the way that it looks when it's doubled. So, if anyone's interested in knitting this, I might write up a little pattern, but I wrote out the exact instructions on how to do this in my project page on Ravelry, so you
could do that with any yarn too. I mean,
oh, it could be. It took
any fingering.
300. I think there are 325 yards in kitten skein, so it uses up all but a little bit of it because I wanted to maximize.
And you could easily go longer if you had a nice fingering, because all you'd have to do is just knit.
If you had more than 325 yards, you could just make the top part of the top section longer.
Right.
But yeah, it's a nice little cowl. I like the way that it looks.
And it would look good in a solid color too to show off the stitch.
Yeah.
I mean, it works great there, but even a solid would look good because it would show off the stitch definition.
And it's not boring because it's
pretty colors.
You do linen stitches interesting, and the seed stitches it breaks it up a little bit.
Right.
And I like that it gives it a little texture when you wear it down.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a little, and you can wear it like this, or you could wear it like this, or you could wear it doubled. It's just, you can wear it a lot. Oh, and one of the things we were saying is you could wear it like this.
If you had.
And put it over your... Hey, it covers your ears, man.
Can I see for a second?
It's
you could
versatile.
even, like, you could throw a little knot in there just for decoration-wise. You know.
Yeah. You could wear it like this. Put it to the side a little bit.
Sure.
Sorry, I don't know what was going on there. But it's versatile, and it's super warm. You could wear it like this. No, I don't think so. So anyway, I don't know. I might make it a free downloadable pattern just so that you don't have to like cut and paste it off of my project page someday if I ever have time. Isn't it so?
I'd have to try it for a little while. I'm having problems.
I'm pretty sure that cashmere and silk would not bother you at all.
I don't know. I have silk that I gotta.
I wish I had pajamas made out of this. Seriously, I wear it all day long in my house. I wear it around my neck, and I'm just sitting there like watching TV going, because it's so soft. It does feel like a kitten, doesn't it?
It does.
It's really soft. And then when I'm cold, I put it around. So that's number one. And if I have time, but like if you wanted, if I wrote it up, it would be a free pattern because like this, if I just show you this, you know how to knit it.
Right.
It's nothing. It's not rocket science. So if you want to knit it, feel free to copy it off of my project page. And if I have a chance in between tech editing jobs, I might throw it into a free pattern just so that people can download it instead of having to get it off of my pattern page. So there's that. And the second finished project is my Hiro sweater. I was very excited about this. I love it. I think the fit came out really well. It has not been blocked yet. It will probably grow a little bit when I block it because it's Angora blend, not Angora, alpaca and wool blend. And I really like the fit, but so I got it all done. I was all really excited, and I'm like, there's a place like right here where it's like puckering, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with that? If you look closely, you will notice that my short row shaping, which should be from here to here, is actually from here to here. It's off by like a quarter of a turn. Can you see that?
Yeah, I do. I'm just looking at the back, yeah.
So I need to rip the neck back out and re-knit the last 12 rows. I don't know what happened. I swear to you. First of all, this is not a difficult pattern. It's based on Elizabeth Zimmerman percentages, which means, like, you can totally see it, like, throws off the whole fit of my sweater. I'm like, why is this shoulder so big?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the neck is sideways. That's why. But I wore it anyway, just to show you that even after you've been knitting for, like, 40 years or whatever, this kind of crap can happen to you. So anyway, I want to say about this pattern, first of all, I knit to fit my hip measurement. I don't know if you can see it, but I am pear-shaped. So I knit it to fit my hip measurement, and then I knit the smaller size on top because my boob size does not match my hip size.
Okay.
Like if I knit the same size, I wear a large on the top and an extra large on the bottom. If I knit an extra large on the top, it would look huge on me, but it would fit in the hips. So I always, because I'm pear-shaped, so I always do this thing. So I had to improvise in the waist shaping a little bit to go from the extra large size to the large, like, because I made extra decreases to the waist and then went back out. And I needed to make more, it's a long story, but I needed to make enough so that you could tell there was waist shaping, because otherwise I could have just gone straight up and then there would have been no shaping here and it wouldn't have been attractive. I'm really happy with the way that it fits from the armpits down. And I'm very happy with the fit of the sleeves. I am very sad because I know that this is going to grow like a son of a bee when I block it. I'm going to be really careful, but it will. I just know this kind of yarn. So anyway, then when I got on the top, first of all, I had to count this top yoke when you join the sleeves and everything. I counted it like 6 times, and every time I counted it, I got a different number that was not the number that I should have starting out. I mean, and I'm like, if I could just get 2 times the same number, I would know it was that. So I don't know what was going on. It's like I was in some kind of weird Twilight Zone, but I seriously could not count this. Finally, I just guessed, and I guessed wrong. Mm-hmm. So I ended up having to increase somewhere in the back. I don't know where it was. That's a good point. Now I'm not really 100% sure. Well, I'll figure it out when I find it. So that happened, which was a nightmare. Then as I'm doing the yoke, now I know once I started the yoke and increased, I had the exact right amount of stitches. But somewhere in the blue area, it started not working out right to the numbers. So I don't know if I accidentally like knit 2 stitches somewhere or something, but like I was off, so that when I did a decrease row, it was like I had to fudge it to get it to work out the right way. And I had to fudge the last row. I mean, I had to fudge a lot of numbers, and then the shaping incident happened. So I don't know. I'm guessing either I read an instruction wrong in the pattern when I got to the neck, or the end of row marker fell off and I put it back in the wrong place, which could have happened. But clearly, my collar is like, it should be like taken from here and turned around a little bit. So I will wear it again after I block it and correct the collar so it's not crazy. I'm like looking at it in the mirror. I'm like, why is this shoulder so, like, it's so much higher? Why is that? Oh, there are short rows that make it higher. Anyway, the other alteration I did to the pattern is normally you would knit this highlight color as the sleeve, but I didn't like the blue right next to the dark purple so much, so I used the light color, which is the same color that's around the neck. I think I like that better. The blue was not good directly with the purple. I like the blue with these 2 shades of purple, but it was too much of a contrast with this one. It would have looked really gray. So anyway, I would knit this sweater again. I would not knit the sweater again right now. It was a lot of stockinette, okay? And I would not knit the sweater again with this. This is Valley Yarns Berkshire, a very nice yarn, but I would not knit it again with this yarn. I don't like knitting with a single ply. Right. It has alpaca wool blend, so it's really fuzzy, and I don't know if you can see it, but I love the fuzzy effect I love the fuzzy effect on it, but I just don't like working with this yarn very much. It's too fuzzy for me. It looks nice though. Yeah, I love how it came out. Like, this is exactly like, well, except for the wonky collar, this is exactly how I envisioned this, so I'm really happy. My friend Diane in Oz helped me pick out the colors, and I was nervous about the blue. She has the yarn for one, but she hasn't knit it yet. So yeah, I would highly recommend this if you like doing it. It was very simple color work, and I want to say that I have shown this before, but I got a 2-color knitting bag from Knittingsmybag. She asked me to try it and review it. So I'm just going to tell you that you can put 2 balls of yarn in there. The yarn comes out of these grommets in the side. I don't have the other one sticking out. I used this to do all of the color work, and it kept them completely separate. This thing was awesome, so I can highly recommend it. And you just draw it shut like that. Because this type of yarn comes in a like factory ball type thing, it didn't work well in the bag. I could have wound it into cakes. I think cakes would work right in here. You could pull from the center and put the cake in sideways, and it would never cross with the other one. But I just, because this was really fat yarn, I wound it in a ball and put 2 balls in there, and that worked right too. Neither one of them crossed over, and it kept it separately. And I know that Lois told me she uses this bag when she has to alternate skeins.
Oh, yeah.
So it works great for that, too. This is the first time I had an opportunity. She gave it to me this summer, and it's the first time I had an opportunity to actually try it out in real life. So,
good.
Anyway, that is my finished project. More updates on this when I fix it. Now everybody's like, wow, that neck really is wonky. All right, so... Future dates.
I just want to finish this, and then I think I'm going to work on Christmas gifts. So I'm going to do those little corkinees. I think I'm going to do those for my coworkers.
No, they will like that.
Rumor has it, and I'm not sure if it's true or not, we're going to pick Secret Santas.
Ooh.
So, but I have stuff from the bin that I can just pick
out
and say,
in the bin.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of my coworkers really enjoy seeing what I knit.
Yeah, that's cool.
So.
My future date is going to be finishing Semele and finishing some of the other stuff that I have on the needles. I need to get some of that stuff done. And I picked up some yarn at Rhinebeck that I showed from Into the World, and I have an idea for a shawl that I want to make out of it in my head. So that might happen. Maybe not until after the holidays. So just because it's all very well and good to say that I'm going to do it, but I have a lot of tech editing jobs over the next month. I have like 5 jobs lined up right now, and then it's the holidays.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that I'm really going to do it, and I should probably finish that other design before I design something else.
Speaking of which, the 19th through the 26th I'll be away.
Yay!
So you'll have to record without me.
Well, we'll talk about that in the Crushes and Heartbreaks. So that's my future dates. There's no Whirlwind Romance this week. I planned on spinning because I really want to use my new travel cake, because I kind of want to do like a separate review video of it so you can see how it works. I love it, but I just did not get the time. A lot has been going on in my house. I didn't get the time to spin. So let's see. Crushes and Heartbreaks.
Let's see. Crushes and Heartbreaks. Zachary had his follow-up for his liver clinic.
That went well.
That went very well. Numbers are all good. We didn't have to do any more blood work. We don't have to see them for a full year.
Yay!
So that's good. Zachary failed his vision screening with the school.
Again.
Well, he failed his vision with the pediatrician. Now he failed it with the school. So we really
now
need
you
to
really
get
have to get him glasses.
So, well, we have to get him. Yeah, most likely. But he can't read it, so it doesn't make a difference.
Good run.
Maybe we'll help him a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it will all of a sudden fix things. We got his new hearing aid finally.
Yay!
Yesterday. That was kind of exciting.
You know what? He's gonna look cute in glasses.
I think he will too. I think if we get him.
I'm curious to see what he picks up.
Like, well, yeah.
You might have to guide his
choices.
choices.
He's not looking forward to it though.
Oh, really?
He thinks people are going to make fun of him. I'm like, nobody makes fun of this person, that person. And there's 3 people in our neighborhood alone that wear glasses.
See, in my kid's school, glasses are cool. Like, Lily was sad because she didn't have to get glasses this year.
No, I don't know. So we'll talk to him about that. What else is going on? My brother is moving back to Arizona.
Aww.
Got a job opportunity out there, so he's moving back after Thanksgiving. I'm a little sad about that.
That's sad.
That's a heartbreak. He's been here for a year and a half.
It's been good to have
and
him
it's been good. I mean, it's
together.
Yeah. I mean, my 2 brothers really don't get along. Not that they don't get along. They just don't have anything in common.
Here comes your son.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are those hoodlums? Oh, your son.
My kid.
Somebody had a stick. I don't know.
So that's kind of sad. My son will be opening one door any minute now.
Okay, and then I'll cut here.
So yeah, that's all I have.
And my crush and heartbreaks, I can't remember what I told you because it's been 2 weeks since we recorded, but my crush is, number one, there's nothing wrong with my son. He is perfectly fine. So that's really good. And my other crush is that my mom is in town for 3 weeks. She went to New England Fiber Festival with me on Saturday, and she's going to Stitches with me this Saturday.
Oh,
so I'm really excited that she's going to do that with me. She wasn't sure.
Where's Stitches?
Connecticut,
Oh.
Hartford. She wasn't sure she was going to do Stitches, but she is. So I'm excited. She's never been to that one, so she will enjoy it. She enjoyed, well, she likes New England Fiber Fest. We went with my friend, and it was a lot of fun. So that was a crush. And my third crush, I don't know how I missed this show. Apparently, it's still on. The show is called Supernatural.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently, it's still going. But it started back, like, in 2006 or something.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes.
I had randomly...
That's the two brothers, right?
Yes, two brothers that fight supernatural crime. I had randomly seen like one episode of it, and I was like, oh, it's all right. But somebody was talking about it somewhere on the internet, and I was like, I noticed that it was on Netflix, so I put it in my queue. And I have been binge watching that now for like 3 weeks. I'm on season 4. I'm really enjoying it. I love the character Dean Winchester. If I was in my 20s, I would totally marry Dean Winchester. I don't know about the actor. I don't know anything about him, but that character I would totally marry.
Is so he one of the brothers?
What?
Is he one of the brothers?
He's the older brother, yeah. He's totally, he like loves like the classic 70s rock. And that's my kind of guy. So if you have not watched Supernatural, you can get it on Netflix, and I highly recommend it. That is my big crush. My heartbreak is we have a lot going on in my house right now. And it may mean that we might have some recording stuff. Last week had to be canceled. I might have to cancel another week. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'll figure it out.
And, I'll talk about it more when I'm ready to, but there's just way too much going on right now. So I'm sorry we had to skip last week, and hopefully we won't have to skip anymore, but I just wanted to give everyone a headache. So that's well,
I know I will have to skip because I'm going to California the 19th through the 26th.
I'm hoping that I won't have to. The good news is my mom is here, so I have like an extra set of hands and to help with everything. So that's been really good, but that's my heartbreak. So baubles and bling. No,
I got some worsted wool, but nothing Liberty wool. I bought some Liberty wool.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I've heard of Liberty wool.
Yeah, I've seen it more and more. I just bought 2 skeins of it to go along with the worsted weight sock.
Oh, cool. Well, I went to New England Fiber Festival. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen everything. The first thing that I want to show, crinkling, sorry. I bought 2 prizes from our pool of money that we have through donations. I bought 2 prizes. The first one is Enchanted Knoll Farm Superwash Sock in the Common Grackle colorway. I love this colorway. It is so beautiful.
Really pretty, vibrant colors.
So vibrant. That is actually going to be one of the prizes that we give away today. But I wanted to show it before we did that. And the second thing that I bought that's going to go in the prize stash is Morning Glory in Cherry Tree Hill Fingerprints. It's 100% superwash merino, and this is actually a self-striping colorway. It doesn't look like it, but I saw the swatch knit up, and they assured me that it was. Oh, okay. I got this at New England Fiber Festival through Discount Brand Name Yarns, and I think it's super pretty. It matches what I'm wearing.
Yeah, it does really well.
I'm into purple. Actually, I made my friend Lisa buy this, even though she had promised she wasn't going to buy any more purple stuff, because I was like, it was such a good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. So those 2 things I bought for prizes. Then for myself, I visited my friend Amy of Spunky Eclectic, and I bought some Targhee in the colorway Deep Night. It's a semi-solid. This is a 4-ounce bump. I bought 2 4-ounce bumps because I wanted to have a semi-solid to spin together with some of my multicolored ones to make more yarn. I kind of have an idea in my head of a sweater that I'd like to knit, and I want to try a color technique using a semi-solid and a multicolored.
Oh, all right.
This is what I will use for it. So I got those 2 things from Spunky Eclectic. She also had introduced a new yarn that's like a bamboo blend, And she has a cowl pattern that she designed to go with it, and that yarn was really nice, but I didn't need any more yarn, so I didn't buy it. But I thought I would mention it. If you're interested, you can check it out at spunkyeclectic.com. And then I visited my friend Jessalu, and I got 2 more of her wedge bags. I love her wedge bags.
Did you see her Instagram?
Which one?
She's going to have comic book wedge
Yes,
bags.
I saw the wedge bags at Stitches East. She's going to be at Stitches East, so if you're going to be there, you can get one of these. So she had previewed a couple of bags on Instagram before New England Fiber Festival, and I am such a, sheeple that I saw 2 of them. I was like, I'm buying those if I get there early enough, and I did get there early enough because I got there when the doors opened. So one of them was rabbits on... what are those? Rabbits on a scooter that has balloons on the inside because the rabbit has balloons.
It's cute.
Isn't that cute? I love these. I keep a lot of little odds and ends in them or a small project. But I like them because I can tuck them into my big sweater bag. If I have instructions or notions or anything that I'm using with my sweater, I like to keep it all together. The other one is these zombie apocalypse bag. So this is what it looks like. I have to show you all the drawings. So it says things on this. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, remember these facts. Zombies can't read. Zombies are attracted by loud noises and lights. Zombies don't generally hang out in cemeteries. They prefer fresh food. And zombies can smell fear. Zombies cannot climb trees. And then on the inside, it has little zombie heads. I thought this was really cute. And I just like this because zombies.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that a lot. I like how they look. I like how this person is hiding from the zombie right there in the cemetery. He looks really scared. Oh, this lady is afraid of zombies too, right? They were very cute. But I saw both of those previewed, and I was like, yep, I'm getting those. So... those are my 2 Jessalu purchases. And then I had also picked up a bag from the Knittingsmybag thing. Update. What just fell on the ground?
I have no idea.
Oh, something else that I bought. This I did not get at the Fiber Festival, but it came in the mail. This is a Michael Miller print, the medium bag. I needed another medium bag. Plus, I'll use any excuse to have a Knittingsmybag bag. Isn't this pretty? I love it so much. It's very cheery. And the thing that just fell to the ground was a thing that I forgot that I've also bought at New England Fiber Festival. I went to Margie's Yarn Crafts, and I bought the bunnies and carrots hat.
I see that when you're done showing.
Yeah, this little kit comes with everything you need, scanned up to make a little hat. All the colors and the directions, it's all in there. And you just have to knit it up. So I think I'm going to make that for my niece for Christmas, one of her Christmas presents, because it's super, super cute.
It is really cute.
It's super cute.
And then the carrots are...
they have
the stems are sticking out a little bit.
Leaves coming off them. Yeah.
Kind of curious to know what size your niece used this sucker on.
Oh, well, that says cupcake. Whoops. That's my alarm going off to pick my kids up from school. God, I hope that she didn't accidentally give me the wrong thing.
Well, the collars are definitely for the carrot.
No, I'm hoping they didn't give me the wrong pattern.
Well,
maybe
she must have, because it does say cupcake. Yeah, little girls.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm going to have to call Margie's Yarn Crafts. Email Margie's Yarn Crafts and tell her that I have the wrong pattern with this kit. She had those for sale, too.
It's a good thing I looked, though.
Yes, good thing, because I would have pulled it all out and I would have been like, hey!
Well, now you know.
So, anyway, it's very cute. She was really nice because I asked her about the sizes. And she told me.
The hat's going to look like.
Yeah, that close up. It's cute.
It is cute.
But in order to knit it, I actually need the pattern. So I'm going to have to get in touch with her. So that, yeah, lots of baubles and bling. I don't think I'm going to buy anything at all at Stitches East.
Sure.
But I can never say when something might jump out at me. But, yeah, because I kind of fell down this. I felt like I needed a treat when I was at New England Fiber Festival. So
Oh, that's good.
that's all that. Oh, and then I forgot. I ordered another Turn-This cup. This one is Gerbera Daisies, and I ordered the matching pink handle. So now I have two. This one, and then one that's in the dishwasher, which is my goldfish one. And then when that comes out, I put this one in. So
okay.
I had to do it.
Sure.
Also, this has a straw hole. The other one doesn't have a straw hole. That's it for Baubles and Bling.
One. My son's home.
Candy.
Last week was trick-or-treating.
Yeah, that's right.
Got a ton of candy.
Yeah, my daughter had more candy. She gave half of her candy away to the soldiers overseas because she had like a pillowcase full of candy. They're doing a project a program at her school. You bring it in brought it in on Friday or Monday or some day after Halloween.
Well, that's a good idea because they don't get like M&Ms and stuff that will last.
Right.
Like M&Ms won't melt so much as.
I'm sure they go and pick through and take out the stuff that's not good for mailing. But yeah, there's a place in our town that they mail it overseas to
Speaking of which, I read something just recently. I'm trying to think where. It was in it was in Women's Day or something last week, where soldiers would really like, and I can get an address if someone's interested, the foil packs of tuna fish. Not the cans, but the foil packs. They're looking for those.
Huh.
Because soldiers really enjoy protein. And, tuna fish is a really good source of protein. And, not the cans, but they want the foil
those, like,
packs.
Starkist makes them. It's like
you can get all sorts of flavors or plain, I think.
Good to know.
Yeah. So if anyone's interested, I have it in my Women's Day. Can you please just do your homework? Someone's distracted me.
Help.
Well, do what you
right now.
It's Spanish.
Well, do what you can without getting help. Like I know Spanish.
Yeah, seriously. I did not take Spanish. I took Latin. Okay.
Oh, I took Spanish
and German. I didn't take.
A long time ago, I took Spanish.
So that's it for Baubles and Bling.
That's right. The catering truck is. It's Wednesday.
For people who haven't watched the show since the beginning, Sheila thought that it said catering on the garbage truck.
Northside carting. But if you read it really quick, because it's written in handwriting,
she thought
it looks like catering.
And I was like, wow, that would not be a catering company I would want to hire.
It's Wednesday.
It's her garbage truck. So gossip and innuendo.
We have two prizes.
We have two prizes. The first one is in our Hats for Charity.
Knit along.
I have to get the prize out. We drew number 26, Miss JR, who is JR from New York, and she donated hers to Click for Babies, and we are giving her a Rhinebeck 2013 project bag, drawstring project bag, and this beautiful skein of hand-dyed wool and llama blend from Dragon Brook Yarns in the colorway Blue Hubbard.
It's really nice.
Dragon Brook Yarns. Nice worsted weight.
Worsted weight.
Yes, it's beautiful. So
beautiful color.
Those two are coming to JR.
JR, PM me.
Yeah, Sheila's now responsible for mailing because it has been proven in the past that I am an irresponsible mailer.
Yeah, I'm not that much better, so I apologize in advance.
You're probably got to be better than me. I don't know why I can't mail
but
apparently I can.
So PM me your sale mail address and we'll get that right out to you.
And the second one is for the sweater knit along, and we had to laugh. I think we had to draw like 7 numbers because you had to have a posted picture of your finished project, and we kept hitting on people who just posted without a picture or posted what they were going to put in and not their finished project. But we finally came up with post number 5, Chain of Fools, who is Emily from DC, knit an Old Town sweater, and Emily is getting the Enchanted Knoll superwash sock yarn.
Beautiful colors.
Beautiful colors. Hand-dyed by my friend Josette, who, by the way, came up She's on Instagram finally.
Oh, all right.
And if you're following me on Instagram, I Instagrammed this worsted weight. She's come out with a worsted weight yarn that's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have to get some. I wanted to get some this weekend, but I have to knit some of my worsted weight. But I always talk about Josette Enchanted Knoll Farms because of her amazing bats that I love. But she does amazing yarn too. I just don't buy yarn very often. That's why I've never really talked about it too much. She made the first independent hand-dyed yarn that I ever bought.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I met her in 2007, I think. I want to say Mass Sheep and Wool, but it could have been New Hampshire Sheep and Wool. I can't remember now.
I think it was New Hampshire.
Might have been. So, Chain of Fools, you may also PM Sheila, not me, because I am irresponsible. So I'm leaving these with Sheila.
Excuse me.
And I can leave you mailing supplies if you need them, because I have tape and everything.
No, I got the tape. I'm pretty sure.
All right. So those are the prizes. Just to go over some upcoming events, the only thing on my schedule upcoming is Stitches East, which is being held in 2013 in Hartford, Connecticut. My mother and I will be there. I plan to be there when the doors open, which is at 9 or 9:30. I can't remember now, but I usually get there and I go in right when it opens, and I'm going to be gone we probably will leave between 12 and 1. I'm not spending a lot of time there. If you haven't been to Stitches East and you're going this year, it's more like what I would call it's not a festival. It's more like a yarn vendor. Like a vendor show or a yarn it's where you can go in and look at a lot of. They have some independents there that are great, but they also have a lot of commercial vendors there. You'll see somebody from Malabrigo there. They may not be selling Malabrigo, but they have their color cards and their pattern books and stuff. And publishers are going to be there. Webbs has a huge booth there, and they sell there. And then randomly you'll see products when you go to a state fair and they have the amazing mop that can wash windows or something. They have random people selling that kind of stuff there. One year there was a fingernail painting kit with these pens that you could get. So it's more like a trade show. That was the word I was looking for. It's more like a trade show than a festival, but you can take knitting classes, and they have a fashion show. Where designers show certain pieces that they've put patterns out for in the fashion show. And there are door prizes. They call out door prizes while you're there. So it's a lot of fun. If you go on the website, I think it's on the website or in a Webb's email, you can get a coupon that gets you money off at the door if you're just going to the marketplace. So look into that if you haven't already and you're going. And if you see me there, please feel free to come up and say hello. I'll be with my mom. I'm not sure if my friend Kathy is going with us or not, but my mom and I will at least be there. And I'll give you a button. I'm not doing a formal meetup this year. Last year, Carrie Knit Pro Girl organized a meetup with a bunch of people. I think Boston Jen was there from Down Cellar Podcast and a couple of other people, but Carrie passed away.
Coming close to a year now.
Yeah, it's been almost a year, so she's not organizing it, and I don't know. I don't want to organize it. No. I feel frankly, there's not going to be a ton of people. It's not like Rhinebeck where there's a huge number of people that want to hang out. So I'm going to be there. If you see me, come up to me. And I think that's it for me. So, hopefully I will see you next week. We will both see you next week.
Sure. Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. I'll be keeping up to date in the group if we have to cancel a show. I'm going to try to do it, but I just have a lot of stuff coming up, and I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be like.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I just want to tell everyone in advance that the next few weeks might be a little dicey. We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
So have a great week.
Knit with heart.